Hello, youth group. What is up? I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat called Just Relax in Long Beach. I'm here to clean in this boat. I'm taking a minute here while I'm waiting for things to get set up. And I thought I would say hello to you. Let's take a look at where I'm working today. It's pretty. It's a nice little area. It's nice and peaceful. It's calm. So on Wednesday, I talked to you guys, the youth group, in person. What we talked about was an altar. We talked about what the altar was physically, that it was used for sacrifices and to commune with God, and it was kind of a signing of contracts, and a lot of things happened with an altar. But we call the front of the church, we used to have benches where people would pray, called the altar. And the idea is that an altar is a place where you can just focus, where there's nothing to distract you. Altar calls and things like that, it was the purpose is prayer. The purpose was getting a hold of God and being there with God until you got your answer. Go down to the altar for salvation, for prayer, for healing, for all kinds of stuff. And it was a really special place. And over time, a lot of churches, we haven't given the time to that. We haven't given the time to spend praying in church during the service. It hasn't been a big part of the service for a long time, where people would just spend, sometimes hours, honestly, when they really wanted an answer from God and they were really serious. They would go down to the altar and they would get on their knees and they would pray their heart out until they got an answer, and people would be there praying with them. And that was a really important part of our culture as a church and as spiritual people, would be together communing with God in that way, going to a place where the purpose was prayer and the focus was prayer. Sometimes just sitting at your kitchen table or at home or in your car, you can pray in all those places. Don't get me wrong, all those places are great prayer spots as well, but there's a lot to distract us and they're not purpose built for that. The altar in church was a very special place where the purpose was prayer. Our purpose needs to be prayer. A lot of people spend a lot of time on many other subjects, but for me, really important for all of you is not letting go of prayer. It's not letting go of talking to God. There was a concept introduced quite a while ago, longer than most of you have been alive, the idea of a prayer closet. Setting aside a closet or a place in your house where prayer was what you did. You went in there, closed the door, and you just prayed. Not everybody has a walk-in closet. I understand that. But my challenge to you, as it was to the youth group on Wednesday, is find yourself an altar. Where is your altar? It's been many things for many people. For some people, it's been a rocking chair on the back porch. For some people, it's been a closet where they could shut themselves in and have a quiet moment. But the purpose was always prayer. So my challenge to you today is go find yourself a peaceful place and make that place synonymous with praying to God. Make sure that your purpose when you go in there is that your phone is off or it's out of the room, it's away from you, and you're going to focus on nothing but talking to Jesus for a while. It's really important for us to be able to do that as believers. I really believe that 100%. Leave it on the altar, leave it at the altar. Offer up these sacrifices to God, a sacrifice of praise, a sacrifice of prayer. Give those things to God on a metaphorical altar. So where is your place of prayer? Why don't you leave that in the comment section down below? Let me know, where do you like to go to pray and just talk to God? Is it on a walk at the park? Do you have a favorite spot in the house? Is it just in your room, in your car? Where is your prayer spot? As always, stay safe, stay blessed, have a great rest of the week, and don't forget to pray. Have a good one, guys.